Yeah.
Yo YouTube, it's Velocity, and it's summertime. I'm still wearing my class ring. Don't worry, still got it. So here I have another dragon deck. This dragon is different from the other ones. This is a Horus control deck. In this deck, I plan to lock people down. Works like probably 70 to 80% of the time. It's very effective. Then with some combinations, it just stops people badly. So to start, we have 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal dragons. One of the best dragons ever made, because with it, you can just get dragons out of nowhere, basically. Pretty awesome. Summoning him is very easy. To bring him back from the graveyard, got 3 Red Eyes Wyverns. They're very, but basically the same thing. Better in the graveyard than in the hand. You don't usually bring them back with Darkest Metal. Then the best lockdown for spell cards is Horus the Black Flame, level 8. Him, you can just, whenever you want, negate a spell card. Whoever spell card, whenever you want. To get him out, you have to sacrifice level 6, though. So you have to have him on the field. Then you can just ditch him at the end of the turn, get level 8. Another level 6 dragon is Prime Material Dragon. He's good because he's like a Stardust by discarding a card. Plain and simple. And he's reverse burn. So if you play a burn deck, which I yet have to do, then use Gain Life Points instead. Like Magical Cylinder, other life point hurting or damaging cards. Kokimaru Drago, or however you want to pronounce that, is a good card because you can't special summon light or dark monsters. You, like, personally with this deck, I don't have to worry about that, but you can't special summon Black Wings or Light Sworns. Next, I have this Searcher, 3 Mass Dragon. When it's destroyed, I can special summon a 15 attack or lower dragon from my graveyard. Or, I mean my deck, not my graveyard. Delta Flyer, the tuner, one of the tuners of the deck, very good tuner because he can adjust the level of monster by 1 per turn, but then it gets reverted back at the end phase. Then Dread Dragon, never really used him to synchro 4, but he's very, I don't know, I guess,
Decent.
Yeah, it's a decent card, always good to have. Twin-Head Behemoth, I like it because it comes back at the end phase with 1,000 if it gets destroyed by battle. Then you can just synchro it still stays level 3. Got Exploder Dragon, because the one monster card that this deck hates is Armed Wing, or Armed Master Wing, or Black, just, it hates it. I don't even know its name. I'm moving on to spell cards now, because spell cards are legit. Got 2 MSTs just to destroy that back row, because no one wants a back row when you're fighting against them. 2 Gold Sarks, because there are a few cards in this deck that you need in your hand, like Darkness Metal or level 6 to get out level 8. So I usually get out those 2 with Gold Sarcophagus, and the wait is worth it because you can usually stall. Moment of Extermination. This is a very underestimated card. With this card, when you play it, you can destroy and remove from play a face-down spell and trap card. And if it's a trap card, both players remove all copies of that card from their deck. So you get rid of all the bottomless, all the deep prisons, anything. It's a great card. And it removes it from play, so there's no way they can get it back. Giant Trunade, for that one turn you need to just, you know that they have something, you just don't want them to have it. Monster Reborn, to bring back whatever's needed, because you could use it. Dark Hole, to wipe out the field. Dragon's Mirror, because I only run dragons, and if I have 5 dragons in the graveyard, remove them from play, and I can summon 5-headed dragon. Or I could summon him using Future Fusion, which is the simple wait 2 standby phases, fuse for 5-headed dragon. On to my very limited trap cards, because this deck is against trap cards and spell cards, but trap cards mostly. Torrential Tribute, for when they outswarm me, I just want to wipe their field out. Mirror Force, just to wipe out other attackers. One World Decree, I need 2 more. 2 more, because 3 World Decree is very good. Not at the same time, but just to stop all other trap cards, so they can't solemn, they can't bottomless, they can't do a lot of things. Then Compulse, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. This card is good because it doesn't destroy. It simply takes out a lot of powerful synchros, like powerful ones, you know, like Shooting Star Dragon. So for my limited extra deck, don't have much. I need a lot more for this. Have Iron Chain Dragon, make them mill when they don't want to mill. I have Black Rose, make them or nuke the field when I want them to nuke the field. I have 2 Stardust Dragon for when I need to, like, just Stardust is a great card in general. It can negate destruction of a card. I have Cataster because, like, it's generally a good card. Like, when needed for level 5, I can get them out simply too. I can just, like, it helps when needed, really. I also have Brionic, just whether it's a dragon or not, it's still a great card. Like, it's a compulse, but you can reuse it. I have Red Dragon Archfiend for when I need to get through those walls that people have. And I have 5-Headed Dragon, as mentioned earlier. One of the best fusions, but simply destroyable. Now I have a side deck. Not the most champion of side decks, but a side deck's a side deck. Effect Veiler. Dropping this card on most cards out there is really funny, because in the next turn you just, like, destroy it. It's really funny. I think it's really funny. Call the Haunted for I need cards back. And I've already used my Monster Reborn. Goes in match for those 6 Sams. Well, unless they know how to use 6 Sams. But generally it stops them. It doesn't hurt my deck because they're mostly of the same, like, attribute. Chain Disappearance. I'm not sure if this card's underestimated. I just haven't seen it used a lot. It's good against Relinquishes, Treeborn Frogs, Kakamushus, Kagekis. It does work, basically. Prohibition, to stop the cards that you don't want to come out from coming out. And then finally I have 2 DD Crow. Because they're very graveyard powerful decks out there that I just don't like. And that's my Horus control deck. Yeah.